Hiya, pal. Divorce sucks, or at least I've heard. Never been divorced myself. As you can see, it's still on the bucket list. It can be really traumatic for a lot of people, especially children of divorce. Trust me, I asked Phoebe.
It's bad.
But sometimes divorce can be a great thing for married couples. Sometimes things aren't meant to be and you shouldn't just force it. Divorce has become a more available option, so a decision someone makes doesn't trap them into an inescapable situation. It's a necessity at this point. People, and by people I really mean women because no-fault divorces only became legal in 1969, alongside the beginning of Scooby-Doo.
Coincidence?
And because of no-fault divorces, people don't have to just put up with shit. Bad relationships, unfulfilling lives. Speaking of unfulfilling, courting mom and dad. You know when you're in a Goodwill and you're waiting for your girlfriend to try on all of her clothes that she's not going to get, so you're looking at the DVD section because you like finding movies in the wild, and then all of a sudden you make eye contact with the spine and feel a deep connection to it, and then you examine it front to back like you're 7 and you're about to buy a video game with your own money for the first time, and then you go home, pop it in the DVD player, and the movie turns out to be Courting Mom and Dad? Well, it happened to me. And I live to tell the tale. Which I will do now. This is the closest thing I have to a judicial robe. And this is the closest thing I have to a gavel, besides my shillelagh. So this film is directed and co-written by Anna Zielinski, and I know what you're thinking. Isn't she the same person that was in that low-budget film Marriage Retreat a decade before Courting Mom and Dad, but was also about fixing marriages through religious interference? Dang, you knew that? Yeah, so I guess the director has a passion for making films about fixing divorces. Oh no, is that a spoiler that they don't get divorced at the end of the movie? You really thought this movie had the potential to end with a divorce? No, I want you to keep in mind that they do not get a divorce. That makes all of the events in the film interesting. Anna Zielinski is also the only attributed producer of Pinnacle Peak Productions, the company that single-handedly made Courting Mom and Dad. Pinnacle Peak Productions refers to itself as an American independent evangelical Christian film production and distribution studio. You scroll down a little on the page and hecka shit! The CEO's name is Michael Scott? Alright, let's watch Mike's movie. It starts off like all great films do, with some really bad graphics and really good music.
I'm gonna be so surprised.
Well, they should. We put a lot of time into this.
Wait, hold on, I'm not sure the movie started.
Oh guys, look! The movie started!
Oh, good! The kids feel the need to introduce themselves through voiceover. So there's Isabel, Ruby, and
Andrew Lambert.
It's said like that because he's cool. So cool that he delivers his first line in such an unfortunate way.
Busy! Go get the bread!
Oh my gosh!
Whoa, check out that slide! That's the agility of someone whose dad is also in the movie and plays her dad.
Are you guys done yet? Do you have the drinks or the napkins?
We got this, sis. Izzy! You got sauce all over the plates.
The children, I feel weird calling them that. I feel like the hot orphanage lady in Despicable Me. I'll call them, Hobbledehoys. The Hobbledehoys are setting up a nice family dinner for guess who? Well, yeah, the family. A filmmaking choice I appreciated in this scene is when Izzy goes to greet her mom at the back door and very deliberately sets her oven mitts on the counter. And look here, we can see Eisenstein's theory of collision montage when it cuts and the oven mitts are just still on her hands.
Oh, you take such good care of us.
I'm gonna break the illusion for a second. I'm so sorry. I've watched this movie like 3 or 4 times now. This is just like true. Izzy does take care of everyone. You'll see. You'll see. Then Ruby opens the door for her dad, who gets a little like face reveal moment, but the filmmakers didn't account for the front door of the house having a window at the exact height of his head, so he has to stand to the side of the door outside in order to do it.
Open the door. Hi, Daddy.
Hey! What?
Surprise!
What? Brent?
We thought it'd be nice for all of us to have dinner together, like a family.
Well, that would be up to your mom.
Come on, how could you say no to that face? No! Oh, I guess it's pretty easy. But before Sarah can say anything, we get this.
Ugh, this dinner
Is a disaster.
So then the kids kind of have like an Emperor Cusco moment where they like freeze everything and they're like, hold up, that's not the whole story. And they go back in time and the years count down super fast and actually too fast, so it lingers on the year 1998 for a really long time.
It was 1998.
That guy doesn't have anything on his tray.
He was the best waiter.
He knew everybody's name.
He knew everybody's name in an Italian restaurant in LA.
Until he met her.
I love that interaction.
For the first time in his life, he was speechless.
And that's unusual for Dad.
Goddamn. Young Brent asks the actual waiter for Sarah's table if he could take it over, and the waiter responds in a way I could only describe as him knowing Brent's gonna get laid tonight.
Hey ladies, do you know what you'd like to order?
Bro, you haven't asked about drinks yet. There's no bread on the table. Stop thinking with your penis and start thinking with your noodle, but not noodle as in penis. So the whole table leaves after dinner except Sarah, who sticks around for dessert, if you know what I mean. You know the kind that you order and a waiter that hasn't been serving you brings it out and then your waiter takes it from their tray to give it to you? Freaky deaky.
Save me a bite.
From now on, that's illegal for waiters to say. They hang out for a bit and she smiles and he draws her a picture that the actor for young Brent definitely drew himself.
So now do you get it? These two are in love.
Oh, okay. I was a little lost. I thought they were going to get a divorce, but obviously not because they were in love 22 years ago. We're back in the present, and Sarah's like, okay, let's do it. And Brent sits down, wipes his butt, and grabs his phone. But the situation's a little bit awkward. Brent asks Andrew how baseball is going, and upon learning his son might quit, he makes an expression that I feel the need to respond with, hey, just because he doesn't like sports. So they're eating together, and the effort the kids put into this, of course, backfires and becomes all about Brent's shortcomings.
That's a pretty rose.
Ruby did that. Details, Mom.
I remember when your father remembered those details.
Who wants dessert?
No, we never see this dessert, but the kids say they have to go outside and grab it because apparently that's where they left it.
Sir, who has dessert on the porch?
Okay, Andrew, noticing those details?
Yeah, we just had a very nice family dinner.
No, Brent, the food was good, the dinner was bad.
Nothing seemed odd.
Brad, come on, be a human being.
Are you kidding?
Oh, he's checking Clash again.
I just think they know.
Yeah, of course they know.
What do we know?
Andrew, let's be real here. Are you not like 13 or 14? You know.
Chelsea called an emergency meeting for tomorrow, and there's a lot riding on this Allied deal.
You promised the kids that you would take them to the movie tomorrow.
I know that, and I'll do my best to get here by noon.
Do you even know what your best is?
What?
Nice.
I guess.
We know 1 week. Mom and Dad have been separated for a year.
Wait, so they just do know. So what's the secret then? What did they think was happening?
Let's just have faith and everything will work out.
Hey, that's a lot better than Brent's drawing.
We've got nothing to worry about.
Watch one of them be dead. This movie uses an egregious amount of establishing shots, and I just said the word egregious. I'd say at least 10% of this movie is establishing shots. Like this one, where it shows it's dark out, only to show the next morning. Did you think I was gonna be like, what happened at nighttime? Where's nighttime? Is there no nighttime in this universe? Is this the multiverse and this one is the multiverse where there's no nighttime? What happens at the end of daytime? Is it just daytime again? So then we see Brent at his awesome job where I honestly don't know. He sits at a desk and has one coworker and his boss tells him to get this deal done, but I don't really even know what the deal is with the deal.
We've had radio silence from Allied for the past 2 weeks, which can only mean one thing.
It's not good.
Wrong answer.
God, I gotta start saying that.
I need you to find out who is trying to steal this deal from us.
Right. Find out who's the other company. Okay.
Okay, another life thing. No one, and I mean no one, should have their typing sounds on. I don't want to be somewhere and I just hear bleep, 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 bleep.
Right. Find out who's the other company.
He just said that.
Find out who is playing in our sandbox and squash them.
Absolutely.
Huh?
It's Sarah. I think we're done.
Can't say you didn't try. You tried, right?
I think so.
That means no. Andrew, come on, buddy. You're like 14 and you're playing the matching game. Isn't that literally what it's called? The matching game? Andrew, you should be... baiting defaults so you can clutch a dub.
Sorry about today.
Sorry, I just gotta rub this oven. I'm really nervous.
I don't think you know what you want, Brent.
All right, I get it. It's all my fault. I own it.
That's not what I said.
So far, I have zero reason to think that Sarah has any blame for the divorce. Brent's the one with busy job.
Maybe we should just do what I came here to do.
Why's he gotta say shit like that? It makes me sound like a psychopath.
The wheel.
That's awesome.
Can you stop playing for a second?
Yeah, Andrew. Stop.
Sometimes for parents to
Be better parents. They need to
Get a divorce.
Is that you finishing the sentence, or is that you telling them to get a divorce?
We're not gonna let this happen.
Oh boy, you got that crazy look in your eye.
You know how fun this movie could have been? It could have been these kids pulling a bunch of shenanigans to get their parents back together. But no, they just have to run off and get all these adults to get into the situation, which makes everything so fucking weird. Like Andrew's walk here. The first adult the Hobbity boys go to is their Uncle Paul. We see the entirety of their journey over there, in which they take up the entire road, and we're blessed with the song.
It's so far up the hill.
Fortunately for you, this next shot saves a whole movie.
Oh, hey guys!
Whoa, what happened to you?
Well, it was nothing. I was just cutting a tree down the other day and I fell.
Down that hill?
And no, they don't bring up the hill again, which makes that shot that much more brilliant. Is it a metaphor for the insurmountable obstacles in unhappy married life? I think not intentionally.
It's okay. I landed on my feet. Ow!
Looks like he landed on its face.
Yes, he does. Nice observation.
Oh! Ow! Okay.
Paul, you're fine. You dropped a wrench on your boot. No need for the whole ass ice bag. So Uncle Paul doesn't really offer anything besides a different single middle-aged man to put the responsibility on. And this one just flat out doesn't have any connection to the kids or Brent or anyone.
Is this person a pastor like you?
Well, not exactly.
Oh, the answer is no. He's a lawyer.
Hi, I'm Donovan Marshall. Don't be shortchanged.
Wow, I wonder what inspired this character.
We can't even afford this office. We're perfectly fine in my father's garage.
Lord dump!
This is gonna get my name out there. They're gonna come knocking at my door. Wow, that was fast.
This guy's actually my favorite character. But at the same time, the fact that Uncle Paul just sent the kids to this lawyer that they don't know by themselves, it's not good.
Wait. Oh, boy.
Oh, what business did you have out of your father's garage?
Look, I'm a personal injury attorney. I work with people who've actually been injured somehow, so...
Well, we have been injured. It hurt.
Yes.
Whoa, okay. So basically the kids asked Donovan to delay their parents' divorce through legalese.
Anytime.
Time for what?
Time for what?
Not a chance.
But why?
No one in the scenario has any money.
My watch is worth a pretty penny.
No, it's not really.
Boom! Someone's gotta take Andrew down a notch.
You owe a friend a visit. Go. Just go.
Oh, no, this is gonna be so awkward because you're walking the exact same way that the kids are going. Man, fuck Windows.
Hey, Donovan, old buddy, old pal. Long time no see.
Acting.
You're meddling again, and I'm not biting. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know you can use zip ties to hang this, right?
I think duct tape works just the same.
Yes, it does, but you're using a staple gun.
You met the kids. You see how the idea of divorce affects them?
You're still trying to save the world.
Huh? I feel like this movie is trying to tell me something about Uncle Paul, but instead of showing or telling me, it's just deciding to hint at his past as some good person. We do get a solid reason for why Uncle Paul can't do anything in this scenario. Sarah doesn't want help from her big brother. Why? 'Cause Uncle Paul said so.
Paul, have you ever heard of no fault?
Yeah, no fault is unilateral divorce. It's when one spouse, acting alone, forces the other into a divorce.
Okay, so no-fault divorces are, you guessed it, you don't have to prove that your spouse did something like cheat or commit a crime or something else in order to initiate the divorce. And unilateral divorce is, I guess, exactly what Uncle Paul said. But, why does this movie try to make it seem like unilateral divorces are less valid than a mutual one? But Donovan hears the definition of a unilateral divorce from Paul and is like,
Yeah. Paul, do you need any help here?
No, I got it.
And he's gone before he can finish his sentence, and oh my god, he's a wipe transition. So Sarah and Brent meet with their individual lawyers to talk shit about each other because that's what you do with your divorce lawyer. But here's the thing, Sarah's lawyer is a misandrist, and Brent's lawyer is a misogynist. And in case you weren't able to catch on to how much of a man's man Brent's lawyer is, their conversation takes place in his garage where he's working on his car engine with his 3 layers and his sleeves rolled up in a very uncomfortable way.
Women getting together and talking.
It's bad news. It's bad news for men.
You got that right.
You are funny, man.
You know why divorces are so expensive?
No.
Because they're worth it. Huh?
What does that even mean?
Don't forget the check.
Okay. What a friend.
I gotta start saying that.
2 houses, 2 bedrooms.
Well, it's better than this house where you 3 only seem to have the 1 room and a bed. That's a huge bed. You could fit 4 Andrews on that thing. So Donovan, come on, we're on a first name basis now. Donovan, the lawyer, keep up. He's finally excited about this divorce case because, well...
Could you imagine the free publicity I'll get representing these kids?
Yeah, he wants to take advantage of them in their situation. Wonderful.
If Dale eats 1/2 of a cookie and Billy eats another half of a cookie, how many cookies are left? Easy! 2 cookies.
It's 1 cookie. 2 halves make 1 whole.
Wait, what the fuck is this math question? We weren't told how many cookies there were before anything was eaten. That's a bad question.
No, but it's not a real cookie, so it would just fall apart.
Wait. That's your logic?
You make a good point.
No, she doesn't! If we are to believe that there were 2 cookies in the beginning, the 2 that Dale and Billy ate half a cookie from, then we can see how the answer that the homework wants you to deliver is 1 cookie, because 2 halves equal 1 whole. But the homework question itself is flawed. I agree with Ruby that if you show me 2 half cookies that were from different cookies originally, it would be weird to call that 1 cookie. You could say it's the same amount as 1 cookie, but it's not a singular cookie. Not 1 cookie, not 2 cookies, but 2 half cookies. I would be perfectly fine. I would be able to sleep at night if Ruby just said something like, no, it's not 1 cookie, it's 2 cookies. You can't just call it 1 cookie when it's not the same cookie. But no. Ruby's reasoning for it being 2 cookies is that if you put the 2 halves together, it would fall apart because it's not a real cookie. Not only is that not proof that they are 2 separate cookies, but Ruby is bringing another query into the mix, which is, what is a real cookie? And is that what we're here to deliberate on? Is that philosophical, unanswerable question really what we're dealing with here, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? Fuck, sorry.
You're not gonna believe this. Mr. Marshall's taking your case.
You're right, I don't believe you. Did he text you? Because I don't remember you guys exchanging information.
What does that mean?
Andrew, go practice your matching again and grow up.
We have a lawyer!
Yay!
Yay!
Find anything yet?
Yeah, I just found an article on precision agriculture, and it mentions Allied has patents for some of the top AG automation technologies.
You're brilliant, my friend.
He is? Also, don't think I wouldn't catch the folder on your desktop labeled theories on why I'm a robot. It's not theory that I am a robot, it's theory why he's a robot, which means he is, which really puts this film into context. Brent finds some suspicious stuff about his boss, Chelsea. His website lists an event for some farming technology stuff and Chelsea as a
tech influencer. What does that even mean? I mean, this doesn't make any sense.
I agree, Brent. I have no idea what's going on here. No idea.
She doesn't even know how to use a printer.
She's an IT Mother Teresa.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Do you really think that Chelsea's the head of some charity?
Yeah. Do you know she feeds the homeless every weekend? She has a popular blog, Vegan Tech Talk.
What?
Yeah, really.
This never got brought up?
Cal, are you stalking our boss?
No. You're the one stalking your boss. He just knows about her blog because she's a tech influencer in the same field of work that you guys are in. Not that I know what the fuck you do. Brent gets a text from his lawyer saying his divorce hearing is at 10 a.m. that day. So he tells his coworker to dig deeper because he's suspicious about Chelsea having a life outside of being his boss.
Hey, no problem, Brent.
Okay.
Saving jobs, saving lives.
Right. What are your jobs anyway? Because you kind of just leave whenever you want, and you're just now Googling the name of the company that you're trying to get to work with you.
Go away.
And then he leaves, tickling his butt.
I think we may have found something. I believe that the company may be an American tech company.
What?
It's my family.
We're your family, Brent.
Severance theme song.
Brent?
Silence your fucking phone.
We may have a problem.
You ever just call someone and say one sentence and hang up? Why is she playing with the mouse? It's divorce time.
Late for your own divorce hearing. That is one for the books.
Oh, it's my boss. She's very demanding.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Your boss is a woman?
Yeah.
Say no more.
Is this gonna be acknowledged at any point?
Well, he's usually on time, but lately, I don't know. You're still making excuses for him.
But she's not. She just said she doesn't know. The lawyers do this whole back and forth thing about how the other sex is bad because I'm assuming they've had marital issues of their own and decided to spend their careers projecting them onto other people. It's like a solid 2 minutes of this shit, which makes me ask, is Brent even late? Because you guys are just sitting there. Okay, here's some color theory at play here. Notice that the guy took out a blue binder and the girl took out the red one. Symbolism. And the bailiff canonically listened to all of that.
The Honorable Judge Hevner presiding.
Judge Hevener. Nice. Okay, you're the judge. I want you to command this mostly empty room, alright? 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 I want your face in a snarl, and your fingers tickling prostates, alright? You got it?
Both of you, front and center.
God, he's fantastic.
I never wanted to see the both of you together in my courtroom again.
The judge wasn't aware that they were the lawyers for this case?
One childish display, and I will find you both in contempt. Now, sit down.
Okay, so now that they know to behave, it's time for their opening statements.
The defendant...
I object.
Shocker.
You can't object to an opening statement.
I object to your tone.
My tone is no more on trial than your mismatched shirt and tie.
I mean, I guess it's mismatched. I wouldn't know. All I have is my money tie, and it goes with everything.
We are going to proceed in an orderly and professional manner, as befits the respectful nature of what we're doing.
Oh shit, Donovan's about to lay down the law! And Donovan does, and I guess they didn't have a good continuous take of this line, because when he starts listing stuff, it sounds like when you're a baby and you press on the word on the leafster and it reads the word out loud for you.
Why, half this petition concerns itself with custody, visitation, child support, and schooling.
Donovan convinces the judge to let him cook with 2 words.
Family mediation.
Mediation?
Yes.
Donovan is allowed to stay and represent the kids, but I'm confused, because no one provided any proof that the kids actually recruited him to represent them. So he could just be some guy. Whoa, never mind, this guy's on TV! Or actually, it's Paul's phone, meaning Paul was just taking a break from working outside to watch the news on his phone. The kids come home from something, I would say school, but the movie takes place at the very beginning of the pandemic, so I guess this is an alternate reality where that didn't happen. And they're surprised by an intervention from their parents who are not happy about them interfering in the divorce case.
What you guys did today, that's not the way you handle it.
What do you mean?
What do
By
I mean?
hiring a lawyer and going to court.
Isn't that what you two are doing?
Boom, take that.
I didn't want to get a divorce, but your mother says that she's unhappy.
What? No, you're not going to take any responsibility for this relationship?
I'm not blaming you.
That's why
Did you or did you not tell me? Well, then what's the
I
issue?
was the one who
That's not my fault.
Excuse me!
You guys are just going to have to trust us to make the right decisions.
No. Yeah, Izzy's the only one I can see that's in control of anything around here. Izzy made dinner. Izzy orchestrated and carried out the plan for the divorce intervention. Izzy understands how hypocritical her parents' arguments are. Izzy texts Donovan, which she should not be doing, and keeps her siblings in the loop. I haven't seen the parents do anything, like at all, besides react all sad to the things around them.
Always remember, we are on your side.
Remember, we're on your side.
What does that even mean?
Remember we're on your side means remember that we are... I actually can't dumb it down anymore.
Who put my socks in the underwear drawer?
A better question, why?
Guys, Mr. Marshall said Mom and Dad are going to do mediation. It just means they can't get a divorce for now.
Holy macaroni.
Andrew, grow the fuck up. Andrew, no. No group hug. Andrew, stop. Stop giggling. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to be making these pizza snacks, and while I wait for the oven to preheat to 425 degrees, I'm going to be talking about the cast of Courting Mom and Cook. I got my list. Almost every single person in Courting Mom and Dad has been in stuff. This isn't their first rodeo.
It's not my first rodeo.
Alright, first off, Brent, played by Scott Bao. I'm gonna say Bao. This guy's in Happy Days. Charles in Charge from 1984 to 1990. Joni Loves Chachi from 1982 to 1983. A spin-off show of Happy Days. So I guess that didn't work out. See Dad Run. And then we have, of course, Scott Bow is 45 and single. Well, currently Scott Bow is older than that and about to get a divorce. The lady who plays Sarah, she's in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie from 1992. You've not seen it. Donovan, my guy, the Chris Farley's younger brother. What? He's in a bunch of stuff, but I saw the biggest title there that I saw was Benchwarmers. Alright, the lawyer's secretary. She's a singer. She's in a lot of telenovelas. Married at 15 to her producer. Yeah. Uncle Paul, played by... I didn't get his name. It's this. This is his name. Oh, Poopy, I got 3.5 minutes left until my SD card runs out. Okay, I gotta go faster. Uncle Paul, and he's in a lot of Christian films. He's the co-founder and chief of production at Kingdom Story Company, responsible for The Unbreakable Boy in 2025. You know that Zachary Levi has an autistic child movie that's like, I'm pretty sure it was problematic or something. And Jesus Revolution in 2023, which is a title that I heard. D's or D. Awesome. He died the year after this movie came out. CB4 in 1993 with Chris Rock. And he was on ER for 15 years. Kingpin in 1996. Not the Weird Science movie. She was in the Weird Science show as Sexy Lady. And the security guard. Crazy that I found this. I'm pretty proud of myself for finding this. This guy has appeared in more Super Bowl commercials for more different companies than anyone else in history. And he's in Courting Mom and Dad. That guy's like, okay to die now, right? Oh shoot, speaking of okay to die. See you back at the regular spot.
Well, welcome back to Good Morning, Carla.
Well, that was 8 seconds of my life. Oh, this show has the Minions color scheme. I also like how it's just like in a room. Those blinds are broken. That thing that's trying to look like a window is just a painting of a bunch of squares. This couch is boring. I can see so much dirt, dust, and scratches on the floor. Sorry, I know this is a low-budget movie, but you can afford to sit up. I like to think that injury attorney representing children in divorce case means he represents all children. This guy, with the PB&J watch. And he talks but says nothing for about 20 seconds, and that's the entire interview.
The phone has been ringing all morning.
That's awesome.
No, it's not, because half the people calling still drink out of juice boxes.
I'm the other half. Hi, yeah, I sent you a bear. I put a bomb in it.
My new buddy.
This is serious.
Donovan's secretary tells him that he needs to get a plan together to help the kids because the bar was considering reviewing its practice, and he assures her that the case will go away because it'll be settled in mediation.
There's a new marshal in town, and he just saved the day. Ha! We're gonna be rich.
From what? The kids? Because you already said that you were just doing this for the publicity, but you don't know how to be a lawyer for the thing you're being publicized to do, so even if you did get more clients, I don't think you'd be getting anything from them because you don't have anything that you can do for them.
We don't want to be disturbed.
Is he gonna fuck the bear?
Speak of the devil, gotta go. Your personal business is all over the news.
Is it? Because from what I saw, Donovan was just vaguely talking about a divorce case.
My kids have...
Your private life is incidental. I need you to concentrate on what's important.
Brent, is this flipping any switches in your head?
Have you figured out who is dabbling in our pot?
Well, I need a little bit more time.
Turns out it's Dovatech who's dabbling. They're the dabblers.
Do you own a tuxedo? You and I will be attending a black tie charity benefit tonight. Harlan Hames will be there, 7 p.m. sharp.
Harlan Hames? That's the guy, he's the champion of the,
It's a little short notice for me.
Do you see what this says?
Pain is money. There is no profit in happiness. It's deep.
Pain equals money. Money equals budget. Low budget equals this movie. This movie equals low money. Low money equals low pain. this movie equals low pain. Yeah, I just like use the transitive property, whatever.
This is your last opportunity to impress upon Harlan that we know what we're doing.
So why are you sending Brent? Look at his stupid face. It is the face of not knowing what you're doing.
Appreciate the second chance.
It's your only chance.
Yes, but it's also his second, so no.
Harlan, how are you? Yes, we are on our way, 6 p.m. on the dot.
Wait, but she said 7 p.m. earlier. Brent! No!
How's the homework going?
Good.
Good.
Uncle Paul says to tell you hello.
What?
Robbie, goddammit! So then Uncle Paul calls Sarah because they said Uncle Paul in the scene, and you can't just say Uncle Paul without him peeking in.
Why is he calling here?
He's your uncle. Why do you randomly show up at his house and ask him to fix your parents' divorce?
Hey, guys.
Hi, Dad.
Is that the extent of their relationship? The kids head outside so they can listen to their parents in the kitchen via the baby monitor that they placed in the dining room. So, I'm assuming they don't hear shit.
Yeah.
Where's my tuxedo? Give it a hold for 1 second.
What are you doing?
My tuxedo, I need it.
1 second.
Do you know where my tux is? I need it.
Your what?
My tuxedo, where is it?
Shut the fuck up. I would divorce this guy.
That was my brother on the phone. Wants to talk to us something about the kids.
I think it's in the garage.
Right.
Isn't this thing working?
Maybe bad reception.
Maybe, or maybe you guys overestimated the pickup radius of a baby monitor.
You know what? You meet with your brother for the both of us. He makes me nervous.
Okay, he makes me nervous too. I'm gonna be honest, guys had the same amount of blood on his forehead in the same outfit for a few days now. The kids followed their parents to the garage and spy on them without being able to hear them. Surely no miscommunication plot could happen here.
We never made time for us.
Well, you certainly didn't make time for the kids.
What does that even mean? Of course we make time for us.
Yeah, we're in a shed by ourselves right now.
I gotta find this tuxedo. I'm meeting Chelsea for this affair at Harlan's.
Who's Chelsea?
What's an affair?
Shocker.
Where is it, Sarah?
You ever consider maybe that she just, doesn't know?
Might have donated it.
What?
I had a moment.
So you donated his tux? That's so specific.
I stink.
Okay.
Dad's going on a date with some woman named Chelsea.
No, I didn't piece that together.
Can I use the shower?
Bro, what?
Dad's a huge creep for doing this to Mom.
Yeah, I don't think creep is the right word. Ruby's trying to get them to fuck! But if that is the case, that's the kid's bed they're hiding under, right? Brent, I didn't need to see this. You just took that whole shower with the door open. No towel?
You'll make a great impression.
Okay.
Where are you? Can you come to the kitchen?
Hope we're not in big trouble.
So you took the clothes away, hid under the bed, and then got right back out from under the bed once you were called.
Okay. Anything you'd like to tell me before I go see Uncle Paul?
We respect your bravery, all things considered.
Isabel, I think your dad's lack of humanity is genetic. Brent pulls up to the grill and chill function wearing only a pink bathrobe to pick up his tuxedo from his friend Hayden. I have no fucking idea who Hayden is, and we'll never find out because he's not in this scene. He just left the tux with the security guard. Also, Brent's text is sent at 7:26 p.m. So even though Chelsea's trying to make Brent look bad by having him show up at 7 instead of 6 when the event starts, he's still late. She didn't need to do anything. She probably could have told him to be there at 6, and he would still be there at like 7:30. Sarah drives her Chevy Tahoe to Uncle Paul's house, where Uncle Paul is drying a dry plate.
Hey, sis, so glad you can make it. Where's Brent?
Asshole, they've been separated for a year. Yeah, now she's crying. Thanks, Paul. Wait, have they tried using a kitchen? Because that might be the answer to all of their problems. It's time for a really long hug. Yeah!
When did you get all this chicken wallpaper?
Oh, I just put it up.
Brent gets out of his Ford Cherokee and into the bar. That sign that says no alcohol beyond this point, but it's right next to the door to leave. Hey, there's a band with a mute vocalist. How much did they pay that guy to walk in front of the camera and do that? I want him. For everything. The security guard makes Brent feel like shit because it's
not really a tuxedo kind of establishment.
And
it's not a pajama party either, right?
Meanwhile, Unky Paul tells Sarah about him bringing Donovan into the divorce case for the kids. And he says,
I didn't know Donovan was gonna create such a media circus.
Dude. And then he says something even weirder.
In my opinion, divorce isn't always the option that people think it is.
So I'm just supposed to stay in a miserable marriage?
So you're really that miserable?
Oh my god. Yes, it is.
I recall two lovebirds that couldn't get enough of each other.
You talking about 1998? And then they do that thing I hate, where instead of continuing the conversation, they just go... I fucking hate it.
Sarah, you can get a divorce, but you owe it to yourself and to your children to be honest about why you're doing it.
What are you talking about? She's been totally upfront about why she wants a divorce. It's because Brent doesn't do anything with his family anymore because he prioritizes work so much, which he sucks at because he prioritizes his family too much, which means that he's essentially doing nothing.
Great band.
Yeah, she's able to sing words she's not singing. Chelsea meets with Harlan an hour and a half into this function, where the entire point is to schmooze him. Harlan says he doesn't love the competing company Dolvatech.
Like a cat loves a cream jar.
They just make a better offer than Chelsea's. She says that he should let Brent Lambert,
Chief Strategist in Acquisitions.
So I guess that's what he does, convince Harlan that Peterson, which I guess is the name of the company he works for, is better than Dolvatech.
You seem to have a lot of confidence in this Brent fella.
This is called dramatic irony, where the audience knows something that the characters don't. Here, we know that Chelsea is manipulating the situation to make Brent look bad. More importantly, we know that Brent is not worth having confidence in for any situation whatsoever.
He's level-headed, reliable,
and late.
Well, yeah, but like, how do you know? You never met him.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Sorry, excuse me. It's my favorite song.
I bet it is. Brent walks up to them and the security guard is all like, this guy bothering you? And Harlan says,
Paint your color. I've been looking for slippers like that.
And Anna Zielinski decided we needed a shot of Brent wiggling his toes for us to understand that. Brent says,
Nobody's dressed in a tuxedo.
We are way past that being relevant, Brent. He's unable to conceive the fact that no one else knows the situation that led him to this bar in a pink bathrobe and nothing else. Then Chelsea gets mad and sends him away and apologizes to Harlan.
Not to cry in shame when a grown man buckles like that.
I really like that the shots of this bar are obviously at the back of whatever building they're shooting at. Then Brent gets mad in his car. How can I tell? The next morning, which of course is preluded by an establishing nighttime shot so we know that nighttime happened before the morning time, Brent goes back to work and finds a letter on his desk. It says exactly what Brent needs to hear, which is that he sucks at his job. Insubordination and incompetence, including lack of productivity and poor quality of work. All true things. I want you to take note of the weird space in the company name and the fact that this letter got to Brent on April 2nd, meaning that the company function took place on April Fools. Chelsea wanted to make Brent look like a fool in front of Harlan. On April Fools. That could have backfired so easily, but no, everybody forgot that it was April Fool's Day. So unrealistic. And oh no, Brent's sad. Poor Brent. Well, at least he has his family. Wait, no, he doesn't.
Divorce is such a harsh word. I prefer the term matrimonial restructuring.
Well, yeah, of course. Unless it is divorce, because I wouldn't call that restructuring a marriage.
I would like to welcome you both.
I really love when people welcome me to things after I've already been shown in and I've been sitting down for a minute. I'm not sure what Sarah's looking at here.
A minimum of 2 90-minute sessions per week, spread out over 3 to 5 months.
Oh my god, what? Just let them divorce. Do you know how long 5 months is to these kids? Ruby's like 7 years old. You prolonging this process another 5 months is gonna be a lot for everyone. Especially Andrew. But Brent's had enough.
Can't we just agree that the both of us have made mistakes and move on from there?
Yes, that'd be perfect, but it's just one thing. I'm pretty sure Brent is the source of every problem.
We didn't have any help to get married, and we sure as heck don't need anybody's help to get divorced.
So mediation doesn't work out, and Donovan lets the kids know. A lot.
Word on the street is he lost his job last night, and he showed up to a charity event in a nightgown and fuzzy slippers.
The kids should know about this already, right? And why does Donovan know? He said word on the street, but... What? Ruby pouts, and Isabel gives her a concussion.
It's okay, Mr. Marshall. I know you did your best.
You're right, you really did. Except, no, you didn't. You did, like, one thing, and that was Uncle Paul's idea. No, I'm not gonna sympathize with him because he literally did nothing. I don't even know what he could possibly be doing during the day, or even what his secretary could be doing, besides being disappointed in Donovan. I mean, she does a fantastic job at that. Yeah. Brent goes to talk with Uncle Paul because they haven't had a scene together yet, and Uncle Paul is known for giving the best advice. During this heart-to-heart, Paul tries to weld a staircase with a kitchen torch and holds the metal that is obviously already attached to this finished staircase with some pliers because, Paul is crazy. What is he mending here in the middle of the bar?
Isn't that a culinary torch that you use to make desserts?
Oh yeah, but it's also a really good welder. Like, I've been watching these how-to-do videos, and it's amazing the uses you can get out of this little guy.
Is it sponsored by Culinary Torches?
I thought you got canned for wearing a muumuu to a charity event.
Hey, it was a pink polka-dotted robe and white fuzzy slippers, okay?
Even better. Trying to make a statement, huh?
Yeah, he was really trying. Like, really trying. I'm pretty sure he remembered the words to his line as he was saying it. Both of them say sorry to each other, and Paul finally says that if the marriage is
so beyond fixable that there's just no reason to try any longer.
And nothing else happens in that scene. It's done. It's over. It's done. So Bianca tells Donovan to actually try helping the kids, so he pulls a Jimmy McGill all-nighter proving that he really just didn't give a shit until now. He gets books. He circles words in the books. He says 4. He gets frustrated at the law. He makes a tower of books. He fucks the teddy bear again? Okay, the scene is actually well done. Best scene in the movie for sure, but at the same time it tells me that they had the ability to make an energetic scene, but only put the effort into this one. Some of these shots are really not what you'd expect in a low-budget movie, and the editing is pretty extensive. So why are there so many weird pauses in this movie when people are talking or between scenes? There's 20 minutes left, and I feel like I've got miles before I reach Pinnacle Peak. Okay, final push. Let's do it. Bianca finds Donovan dreaming of his commercial after his one-night stand with the teddy bear.
I have been a little selfish, and I haven't given this thing my best shot.
Hey man, you barely gave it a shot. Pew, pew. Not even one of those.
Does that mean that I can have a new coffee maker?
Maybe.
And with that one sentence, Donovan is immediately fed up with her again. Being the fucking weirdo that he is, Brent brings flowers for Sarah and knocks on the glass part of the door so that we can see it. But uh-oh, he gets a call. Brent.
Sure you don't
No.
Yeah, sure.
He hung up. Come on, Sarah, you can't divorce him. He just got you flowers. And did you see him hang up the phone? Oh my god. I mean, it's not his job calling him because he got fired, but it could still be important. It's such a baller move to bring your wife flowers on the morning of your divorce. Way to make her feel like a piece of shit. Donovan calls Izzy, says he wants to actually help, and asks her,
Do your parents still love each other?
I know they do.
Well, then your parents just need to be reminded.
Wait, hold on. That's your plan? That's what you came up with after the whole legal montage?
Mine did. I got it.
Can we just take a moment to have some Isabel appreciation here? Awesome, you came up with something after an all-nighter as a middle-aged man with nothing going on in his life. Meanwhile, Izzy just whipped out whatever she's planning like 2 seconds after your phone call. She's a genius.
I found an extra one, thought you might need it.
Right, because at your job you were already out finding boxes and you found one too many for your needs.
Oh, this will fit perfectly.
Yes, that one picture frame will fit just right.
Hey, have a wonderful evening.
Don't speak to me.
Ooh, they don't make them like that no more.
Okay. So Brent's coworker apparently did dig up something in his research. Chelsea is on the board of Dolvatech's sister company, so she sabotaged Brent in order for her company to get the deal. What am I doing? I'll just let Brent explain it. I'm not the expert here.
Chelsea's playing both sides. It's a slice and dice. All they wanted was Hames's patents. So Dolvatech liquidates Allied, their stock goes through the roof, and Chelsea makes a chunk of change.
Boom.
Boom.
Sorry I haven't been more supportive lately, really, and I appreciate you looking out for me.
Literally nothing has happened with this guy. Brent is just apologizing to every person he sees. Which honestly, he might have a point.
You're my boy. You're my amigo, okay? I don't want to see you go out like that, man.
You okay?
I mean, you know, bittersweet, but...
What is he talking about? Brent gets a text from Sarah saying she wants to meet and talk. Turns out, it's the kids using Sarah's phone. His coworker then tells him to go catch dinner with his wife, and he will pack up his office for him, because none of the main characters in this movie have a job where they do anything. I'm not even going to point out that he just got to his office at 5 p.m. to pack up his things.
Hey, would you guys mind watching Ruby tonight?
Oh, not at all. I can work on some math facts with her.
And I whip up a nice little meal for all of us.
Oh, like they do every day. So Sarah and Brent go back to Tony's, which is where they met. In case you forgot, the music tells you.
When we met.
The waiter brings them a
complimentary appetizer.
Did you do this?
Yeah, Brent definitely drew that. Remember his drawing of you? They go through this box of memories that the kids catered for them and start thinking about love and stuff.
And I said, love at first sight is easy. It's when two people who have been staring at each other for years, that's when it becomes a miracle. Do you remember what you said to me after that?
Of course, Brent gets distracted from this moment by the voice of Harlan Hames at another table, and he just leaves Sarah alone. So she gets mad and crumbles up Brent's doodle and leaves. By the way, there are 9 minutes left in this movie.
I'm going through some personal issues right now.
Hey buddy, you're about to go through more. Brent wants to talk some work things through, and Harlan says,
I'll give you to the end of my drink.
He should just drink the rest in one sip. Brent starts laying out the facts of the situation, even though it was his coworker who did the research. And none of this has been proven necessarily. Brent just kind of said it to himself. Like he even says,
Also, I believe, and I can't prove this, that Chelsea was playing both sides.
So Brent tells Harlan everything, including how Chelsea set him up to look like an idiot, but honestly, a lot of it wasn't Chelsea's fault. If you remember, she told him to show up at 7 p.m., and he showed up at 7:30 p.m. She told him to wear a tux, he wore a pink bathrobe. Seriously? She didn't need to do anything to get to this point.
If I wasn't so preoccupied with my divorce, I would have seen this much sooner. If I wasn't so preoccupied with my work, I would have spent more time with my wife, and I wouldn't be in this position.
Movie moment.
I don't like being hornswoggled, Brent.
Who does? Everything works out, except, oh no, my wife is gone. Who knows what would have happened to Brent if that exit sign wasn't there. Imagine being that waiter, though. Alright, are you two in love again? Izzy, it didn't work. Establishing shot. We know about nighttime.
You both have terminated your legal relationships with your counsel?
Oh, thanks for letting us know. Donovan says he won't be interfering anymore in the divorce, so the judge says,
I hereby order a decree for divorce shall be,
Provided, of course, that the litigants can provide satisfactory evidence to that end.
Excuse me.
To what end? And also, that can't be how court works. You can't just, bait and switch the judge like that. Surely.
The trial petitioner must present satisfactory evidence that there has been a breakdown of the marriage relationship and that there remains no reasonable likelihood that the marriage can be preserved.
And despite not being their lawyers anymore, the counsels come in anyway. Because, hey, it's the resolution of the film and they gotta be there to see it.
May she provide this evidence now?
All right, I'll allow it.
What? No! You're going to force this woman to provide evidence that there's irreparable damage in her relationship with her husband? Is she supposed to just say shit?
Simply explain to the court why your marriage is so broke that you feel it is not worth your time or effort to repair it.
Jesus Christ, sorry. Yeesh.
Was there adultery? Prison? Is there allegations of abuse?
What? Wait, I see it. I see his point. You can't just get divorced because you're suffering in a marriage unless that divorce involves crime or cheating or violence.
I felt so alone.
And you thought by divorcing your husband that's gonna make you feel less alone?
Need I say anything? This scene is so painful. They're questioning her, and she's the only one who's being held responsible for justifying the divorce in front of her children.
No, I just wanted Brent to prioritize our marriage and make me feel important as much as the kids and his job.
I hate to break it to you, Sarah, but I think he prioritizes all of you equally.
And you thought by nagging him, by blaming him, by withholding your love and support for him.
This movie is not only anti-divorce, but anti-ball and chain.
I just wanted him to...
To what, Mrs. Lambert? To what?
Jesus.
Just to...
To stand up.
Oh my God. Brent. He's taking a stand. Look, goosebumps. Goosebumps.
She just wanted me to stand up for us. And don't ever talk to my wife like that again.
Mr. Lambert.
I thought the value of a man was measured by how quickly he climbed the ladder of success. But what's funny is as soon as I got kicked off that ladder, the only thing I could think about was my wife and kids.
Yeah, and when you got a chance to redeem yourself in your career, you ignored them again. So the problem isn't fixed. No, Brent, you're supposed to submit evidence in the discovery phase.
From the moment I saw you, it was love at first sight.
That doesn't mean anything. He is so proud of that drawing. Let me just take a second to say that Brent is being such an asshole right now. He's making it so hard for this divorce to happen. What if Sarah really needs it? I mean, you just walked up to her and made a big speech in front of her kids while she's trapped at the witness stand. There's no room for her to be like, no, I don't want to stay together. I want a divorce without everybody hating her. When everything is Brent's fault. But of course she doesn't say that. She runs out and hugs him and the kids say, yeah! And the judge says, order! Because he hates low-budget family movie endings. Aw, and look, the lawyer from earlier is crying.
Let's go home.
Yes.
Aw, that's sweet. Can you just walk out of court?
And that's how we became one happy family.
Oh, awesome! I can't wait to see what steps they've taken to work on their marriage. Lucky for me, the movie tells us what the characters do next. Donovan is helping Uncle Paul move a bunch of logs. Brent got his job back in a promotion and his boss got fired. Good for him. Fucking idiot. The lawyer got his secretary a coffee maker.
Business was really picking up for them.
So they're officially a law firm that represents kids and stops divorces. That's awesome. Okay, they're having a dinner and... Wait. No, this can't be.
Idea.
This isn't the last shot.
We did a great job.
Okay, kids, I want to see the revitalized marriage.
You know, Mr. Donovan needs more clients.
Alright, can someone start rolling the credits, please?
She's got that crazy look again.
Fuck. We don't learn shit about the marriage. We just know that Brent's not going to be stressed out by his boss because he got a promotion. Which doesn't solve anything. In fact, he might be at work even more. Oh, a blooper reel. Let's see if this salvages anything.
Done with the scene yet?
We should be.
Didn't seem odd. Kidding?
Other than that low-flying airplane that's gonna attack any minute.
Is that what you say to a person when, like, especially when your hair's looking clunky?
Okay. What? We need a fart. Someone.
Okay, the kid ones are cute. So that was Courting Mom and Dad with the overall message of, if you want to get a divorce, you're not trying hard enough at your marriage and you are acting irrationally and selfishly. Just deal with it. I mean, you got married for a reason, so just remind yourself of that reason and keep at it. I'd give this film, it goes about 1/4 of the way to Pinnacle Peak. I know that seems harsh, but you have to understand what sits at the peak. Scott Baio is 46 and pregnant?